What kind of mindset he has when he was in school? He can bring some people to do this, transportation, improve this, make this. Here we are, those things happening because he never gave up. He always finds solutions. How can it be done? It challenges your mind. Setback becomes comebacks because failures you face turns into fuel. Hello, viewers. Thank you for joining us today on this One Question podcast. You're new to us, please go back and check some of our podcasts and keep yourself fresh to most of those interesting ones. Today, we have one that we also call an interesting, but we have shared part one, but this is a main part two of this particular answer we received. And the answer was that this young lady, I think a lot of people said it, that if they have that power that I am talking about, the power to change anything in this world, that what they would change is people's mindset. In this case, somebody trying to explain it, what is actually mindset, because in most cases, people we speak and people don't understand. We define this in a different way, but let's bring it to the understanding of everyone, to the best way we can bring it, make you understand what this particular interesting answer means. There are two types of mindsets that can change the world. Now, consider one of our most interesting answer. So let me explain it this way with an analysis. Imagine that you are learning something new. Let's say riding a bike. We know you just cannot born you start riding a bike. You have to learn it just like you learn cars, right? So, or starting a business, a new business, or even tackling mathematics. Two voices pop up into your mind. One say, I can't do this, which is mostly what our children does. They tell parents, I can't do it. I can't. I can never do this. We had that a lot and a lot. And what do you say to that? How do you reply to that? You can't do it. And the other pop up in your mind said, not yet, but I'll get it if I try. That choice is called mindset. That's what we call mindset. Everybody has impact from your background, your culture, your religion, your upbringing, all those things, your community, all those things have impact in your mindset, how you develop it, how you manage it. But in today's case, we're trying to define these two mindsets, what it does in us. And it might be the most powerful thing you have to learn today in this One Question podcast. Take example, the fixed mindset. First, the fixed mindset is like a brick wall. A brick wall. You push yourself to the brick wall. I can't do. It can't go further, right? People with this mindset think abilities never change. They will say, I'm just not smart enough. Or, I will never be good at this. These are mindsets of this kind of brick wall, fixed mindset. And when life gets tough with such people, they stop because they've concluded that it's no more. It can't pass it. I can't do it. They will let the wall win. They won't cross the wall. Here comes the second aspect of mindset, which we call growth mindset. The opposite is the opposite of the first one, which is the fixed mindset. The growth mindset is the opposite. This one is like planting a seed. A sower who goes to the farm and plant a seed believes his seed will grow up and mature and produce. So he believes your brain gets stronger. The more you use that brain, the more it gets stronger. The more it grows, mature, the more it have, more information, maturity. A child you born today cannot. That's what our children believe. They know everything. This Gen Z, everything is. I know it. I know more than parents. That's normal. Every child goes through. It says, "This is hard, but I can learn. I will improve. If I learn, I will improve." That's the growth mindset. And it keep growing because that's why people grow. Their mindset keep them growing. Here's the game changer. Let's talk about the game changer here. A growth mindset doesn't just change you yourself. A growth mindset, it can change the world as per this answer. A growth mindset can change the world because take example, innovation. It sparks remedies, technologies, and ideas the world never seen. How does those people, I can do this, I can do this, I can. Like, I keep sharing this example of Elon Musk. What kind of mindset he has when he was in school? He can bring some people to do this, transportation, improve this, make this. Here we are, those things happening because he never gave up. He always finds solutions. How can it be done? It challenges your mind. So it brings also the second answer, which is stronger community. It builds unity, not division. When you have growth mindset, you know that the communities, children, like other things will grow, will be better, and they kept working for it to be better. That's the advantage of a group, a growth mindset to stronger community. Because when you have a growth mindset, setback becomes comebacks. Because failures you face turns into fuel for rebuilding. Because if you're not failing, you're not building. You have to try and fail, keep trying, and you get it better. You get better when you keep trying. That's growth. Growth mindset. It raises dreamers. You can learn anything and you'll be better than others. Become tomorrow's leaders. They are the inventors we're having today and will be the inventors of tomorrow. And peacemakers, because there's always going to be issues. There's always going to be challenges. And those challenges, there's also some people need to find solutions, and gradually, we'll find solutions to it. But not saying that, oh, it's done, it can move further. No, that's not a good mindset. The fixed mindset is not a good mindset to consider, but growth mindset is. So thank you for listening to me. So you that is listening to me right now, I will ask you, which mindset will you choose among these two? Come on, tell us. Be sincere to yourself. The fixed mindset that stops at the wall, or the growth mindset that grows into forest, changes everything around it. Because a forest, a small group, plants small, come together, they keep growing, growing seed. Before you know it, they become a big forest. That's what growth mindset brings. So change your mindset, and you don't just change your life, you change the future of the world by changing your mindset. Don't let your culture stop you from changing your mindset. Don't let your constitutions stop you from looking at the other persons and looking at it naturally and believing that, oh, he's not better today, he should be better tomorrow. He should grow up and encourage others. So thanks for listening. Join us. Join this movement for change. Subscribe, follow, comment, like, and most especially, do not fail to provide us your 1 or 2 answers on what you would love to change if you have that power to change anything. See you in our next episode. Thanks.